I'm Keith O'Dare, and welcome to the Messianic Moment, where we look at the scriptures through the lens where Jesus told the people there, hey, you search the scriptures and in them you think you found eternal life? Well, they're the ones that testify of me. I hope you're enjoying these Messianic moments. In today's Messianic moment, we're going to look at the names in Esther. Now, interesting, I have shown this before in other lessons and other preaching and stuff like that. And I've had a lot of people say, well, that's just coincidence. You can find that in every single book out there. And as a matter of fact, there's one that they said that War and Peace, giving messages throughout the whole book. However, there's one major difference, and that is every single message that you see in the Bible points to one person and one person only, and that is Yeshua, Jesus Christ. And this is no different here in the book of Esther. Again, you cannot make this up, and you cannot ignore the consistency throughout the Bible. And that's exactly what God's doing. God has given us his salvational plan through Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. Anyway, I won't take you through all the words, but if you look at all the proper names in the book of Esther. By the way, one thing that should really throw up a red flag is the fact that God's name is not mentioned in the book of Esther at all. God's not even mentioned. So that should throw up a red flag, saying, wow, there's something weird here going on. We should pay closer attention to it. And when you do, you find things like this. Again, you take all the proper names, list them down, and get into a dictionary and find out exactly what they mean, the words are the names. You're going to find something that is amazing in the book of Esther. Anyway, if you take it right from the beginning, the very first name is Agashvarash, and it's the king of Persia at the time of Esther, and his name means I will be silent and poor and humble. And if you take the rest of the names, do it from that way for the rest of the book, it is amazing. So bear with me and listen to this as we go through each name. I won't say the names, but I'm going to tell you what their meanings are in sentence order. All right, if we start from the beginning, it says, like I said, the first name says, I will be silent, poor, and humble. A lily, a dressing of God's love, beautiful, faithful, but despised. The one who rides the ass, but crushed in the winepress. God will give the one to behold, to be emulated, but he will be plain, simple, and unadorned. This illustrious one will be the sleeping lamb. A star will be his testimony to those on the East Coast. He will be lofty. He'll be worthy. He'll be dignified. He'll be pure, one from the middle land, an intercessor, one who will link two sides, a little man, but enlightened, and one who will be enlightened, known as one with a propensity, a natural inherent way of doing things, as the son of the right hand. This teacher of peace that Yahweh will establish will be praised and lifted up. May the teaching prophet preserve the crown of love and partnership. A bright star, but the Father is his might. A blaze of fire for the servants of the beautiful one. In their winepress will practice strict religious and moral behavior. He is magnificent, a double, an image of the Father, dispersing inheritance to the sons of the lofty and exalted one, which is given by faithful prayer, given forth to the light by the pouring out. The enticed will be gathered. The fruitful will be drawn, gathered up to Yah. The lion of the decree will be raised above all. He'll be the lion of the banners. The lion is sufficient. He is strong as the wind and strong with the spirit. Oh man, the last ones really get to me. Get a hold of this. He is magnificent, a double and image of the Father. Jesus says, if you see me, you see the Father. And he is dispersing inheritance to the sons of the lofty one. You and me, you and I are the sons of the lofty one. And he's the key to our inheritance with God himself. Again, which is given by faithful, otherwise giving ourselves over to God and giving forth to light, making ourselves like the light of God, which is Jesus Christ, by the pouring out, giving of the Spirit. That's, again, amazing. The enticed, those you and me that are enticed to this, will be gathered. We got a rapture going on there. The rapture, the fruitful will be drawn and gathered up to Yahweh. That's amazing. And the lion of the decree will be raised above all. And again, it's amazing. This whole thing points to one person and one person over, and that's Yeshua, Jesus Christ. I hope you enjoyed this Messianic moment. Until next time, Shalom.